Hello, everybody. Today we are back with some more Mario. This time, this time with the lost levels. Ugh. This one's gonna be a long one. So let's just see. So we're just gonna jump in. I'll just play as Luigi again because, well, we already did Mario. It's actually because we already did Mario. So yeah, but I already did Mario. So no, I'm actually going to do right now is that I'm just going to change this right here. Not that. Right here. So we're going to put. I'm not sure if you can actually. Because I just. I swear in the first video I was able to just use X and B, but I guess not. Because life sucks. Thought I was able to use X and B to run and jump. I'm pretty sure I was. But I guess they modified for a second game. What? So I guess I have an even more uncomfortable setup because I can't use B to jump. Oh, wait, I can't. And that's such a weird way of doing it. But anyways, I guess we're almost missed on that first mushroom. I would get used to playing it like this. Again, so we're back. And we're playing as Luigi again because we already did Mario in the first one because why not? Also, this is the poisonous mushroom, and now I can tell that it's very obviously poisonous, or at least it's more different besides just a color change. And yes, invincibility star. Even quicker than the first game. Too slow, alright. This game introduced the introduced the poisonous mushroom. It's kind of like that one. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like that one mushroom in Mario Maker 2. And if you turn, I think it's the ground stage, a ground, a overworld, an overworld based stage into night, then it would turn the super mushroom into, well, that. No, it was lies. Yeah, it was lies, I'm pretty sure. It will jump. Actually, chase you down, but this one. But the poisonous mushroom is slightly different. It's just like that, except for the fact that it doesn't chase you down. I also like how he just removed the water, because the water wasn't really water. It was more so just a cliff. It was just recolored lava made made it look more blue. The water wasn't really necessary because it doesn't work like real water. Water. Hey, I'm just gonna stay on top of here because easier, and there's a warp zone actually right above that. Alright. The ending to this level is pretty much exactly the same, just like Super Mario Bros. 1. I find it interesting how he just didn't make it so he can just go backwards in levels. I understand the maze castles, but other than that, why can't I go backwards? So, if you're wondering, there's actually a warp zone right over there. It doesn't look the same, but I'm not going to do it because, well, you know. I can showcase the warp zones later on. Also, yes, by the way, can actually jump over a flagpole in this. Way easier than you could in the first game. For whatever reason, you can just jump over it easier with more ease. You could jump over in the first game, but you'll have to do some weird stuff in order to actually do that. So, can't just do it normally. And since we have Luigi now, we can just do it with ease. Yes, 1-3 from Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels. Not the level I would really call iconic. Because every single time I think of 1-3, I think of Super Mario Bros. 1 1-3. I don't think of this. This game is more like a Super Mario Bros. 1, but you can play as Luigi and with way more harder levels. Also, if you're wondering, Luigi controls differently. He doesn't. This is the first Mario game where he doesn't feel like Mario. And this is also the first game where he was actually playable. If you're wondering, in this Mario game, unlike most Mario games, usually in most Mario games, you'll actually just be able to pretty sure that's a trap. If I glitch through the ceiling, yes, alright. That was safe, but quite interesting how I didn't change the lava to actually work like actual lava. It's still just a pit. Because you can clearly tell that when you fall, you just fall through it, just like the original game. So why remove that water then? Every other Mario game, pretty much after these two, lava actually works like lava. As soon as you touch it, you die. Come on! What? I'm just fast forwarding this a bit. Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, I just feel like it's just more Mario 1. With not too great level design. I actually have to start being careful. Also, kind of choosing Luigi for this was a mistake because now I have to deal with the oddities of Luigi's controls because Luigi doesn't have good traction as Mario in this game. One of the only Mario games that has that. As usually every other Mario game, Luigi has can doesn't slide all over a place like he's on ice. Ugh. Oh, hey, look at that. I get to continue not from the world, but from the actual exact stage. Wait a minute, I forgot. Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels had a continue system. I wonder if it actually worked this way, because if it did, Then you continue from the exact stage. That's awesome. Way better than Super Mario Bros. 1. You have to start all over from the world you're on, which means you have to start at that world in Dash 1. But no, you get to start, I guess, on the exact same stage and just continue from there. I like that. I like that a lot. Will have helped out with 8-1 though. Some of the level design in Lost Levels isn't bad. I can see it doesn't throw axes, it's just normal. Not too hard. Really not hard at all. Our princess is in another castle. We get it. The typical. But yeah, this game just feels like more of the first game. Because in World 1-1, you saw that World 1-1. It just does. It isn't like any other World 1-1. Because usually it kind of gives an idea of how to play the game. This one just doesn't really give you an idea of how to play the game. It just thinks they already played the first game. So if you didn't, then well, too bad, because you're going to kind of be lost. Many these green springs that send you 10,000 feet in the air. Kind of want to be careful about them. Don't get too confident that you can skip the entire stage. Also, in this game, there are warps that send you back levels. So there's one in 3-1, I'm pretty sure. Not sure about any other world, but besides that world, because that's the only one I actually know with a warp that sends you back. In a way, it could be an advantage if you want to get extra lives, but I'm not too sure about that. Almost lost it. Okay. This section, alright? This one section. I know what you're saying. How do you pass it? Well, there's that. And there's something over here. One thing I actually think that's stupid about this level is that since you can't move back in this version of the game, or in fact in any version of Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, I'm pretty sure there's another one around here. I just don't know where. Because how in the world are you supposed to reach that when you don't have anything else? Okay, that really doesn't help. Oh, I'm pretty sure he changed that because I remember there being one over there. Whatever, alright. Whatever. Let's gotta complete the stage as fast as we can. Also, by the way, I'm playing Super Mario Bros. it looks like seconds, but it's really not seconds, because as you can see, that's how fast seconds count. It's slightly faster than seconds. Also, by the way, if there's any buzzing, I'm downstairs right now recording this, and I'm next to a refrigerator. So, yeah, hopefully that I was praying God that buzzing doesn't actually get into the video. So, or in fact, any weird sounds interrupt the audio or randomly get into a video. The only sounds I want in the video is just the game's audio. Want you to be able to hear the game clearly and me clearly. I don't want any cutoffs or whatever. So I just pray God that there's no problems with this. They can hear me perfectly in the game perfectly. I have to probably turn it up more, even though I'm almost at full volume. Lava bubble. What in the world just happened? My volume just went to complete zero. Alright. Gotta be serious. Too much pressure. I'm still kind of indecisive of which volume level I want on. I wasn't even able to control there, I swear. It shows... Now it says no alerts, but I'm not even sure how I'm controlling that because it's not even on screen, so... I'm getting confused. That makes no sense. So now I lost my fire flower. Isn't that just great? Man, at least I start back at the exact same level instead of having to do World 2 all over again, because that would suck. My jump actually didn't come out, I swear. Almost a life. That sucks. And I didn't mean for that. I realize how much of a nightmare this will actually be. Yes. That's satisfying. Also, for some reason, that fire bar doesn't appear 100% of the time. in this version, not in this version, but in this game, in this version and the original, there aren't there aren't hard versions of these stages. And there also aren't any repeating stages like the first Mario game. So sometimes things kind of just phase out existence in this game. Might actually use save states again in this game because are you actually gotta be kidding me? I know it's my bad, but literally. This is ridiculous. Jump over him. Because I don't know what else to do. Because I don't have any fire flower, I don't have anything. So I can't even run through him. Because at least fire mushroom I can at least run through him. Or with a fire flower. But run 3-1. You know it's not good when the level picture shows just a bunch of Hammer Bros. Well, not a bunch of Hammer Bros. A Hammer Bro and ugh, this gonna suck, isn't it? This is gonna be the worst time I'm gonna have in this part of the Let's Play of Super Mario All Stars. I thought I'll just do Mario again because I want to do something else. So I guess I'll try to do something else afterwards that isn't Sonic or Mario. But I just want to do some Mario. Literally all day. Not all day, but I was about to say something else when I said all day, so pretty much I would say all day I've just been playing Minecraft, literally. I guess that could be our new Let's Play. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you can jump over that also. Yeah, you can definitely jump over that one. And it'll send you back to World 1. Also, there's a pit in there and you can just lose a life or go back to World 1. But when you play this game, you'll rather lose a life than get sent back to World 1. Since you can continue in the original, even if you have, after you lose all of your lives, you only have to restart when you either turn off the system or hit to not, or decide not to hit the continue and hit the other option. We also get infinite of them, unlike Super Mario Bros. The other Super Mario Bros. 2. The weird one. The one that really doesn't feel, that really doesn't have much Mario mechanics as the other ones. Just doesn't feel, it feels like Mario, but it doesn't feel as, it doesn't feel, it feels way more different. It doesn't feel exactly like Mario. It doesn't feel like a main Mario game, so 3-3. I guess so. And in 3-3, what do you get? Well, this. You gotta jump over many of these just to reach the end. And also leaps of faith, because if you don't have it, then you're probably going to fall. Nice. That's the best I probably even played. That's the best I played right now. Honestly, that is the best I played. Anyways, 3-4. I don't think I'm doing a full playthrough on this one. But we have these stupid puzzles again. It's only what, the third world? I don't remember this. I hit it again. Ugh. I swear I just recognized it. Not dumb. So what you want to do is get up there. Also, by the way, there are invisible blocks in this game because this game likes to be cheeky. Also, by the way, how would even if you played the first Mario game, how would we really even know about invisible blocks? Pretty sure I only use probably only one time, and that is in 1-1 when you tried to collect that secret 1-up mushroom. Hey, at least he's not throwing hammers yet, so you don't have to worry about that. Until we do, then I don't know what to say. Because that will suck. And I guess my catchphrase is that will suck. Because when I'm playing this game, it's kind of like those are just some of the things you're just gonna say. That will suck. Now, as you can see, the prawns are red, unlike the green, like how they were in the old Mario games. I find that interesting because this is the first Mario game with red piranhas, surprisingly, which is probably how they got their signature color. And also, they move faster. But it's funny how red ones are now the staple. I still don't get why you have to set high score when you die. Ugh. The block was pretty much almost impossible to jump through. You just need precision in order to fall through that block. I would have said that this 4-1 is similar just because that stupid thing throwing the smite needs again. Those spike ball things. But I can't say that because it doesn't chase you for the entire level. Instead, there are just multiple. So after this one, there was another one. And the one time they don't use... that's poisonous mushroom in the middle one, I think. In the first Mario game, if you were to try and bounce off of stuff like that, it just won't work. This game pretty much controls like the first Mario game, besides the fact that bouncing off of stuff makes you bounce a bit more higher. Because in the first game, if you were to bounce off stuff, you wouldn't really get any height from it. Here, you get some height. Why? Because the level design, the way the levels are designed, they're built in mind for that. So it will get difficult, and it'll pretty much not really be possible with it probably would be possible if you couldn't bounce as high, but some levels actually kind of require that to just be more fair in a way, or just more understandable or whatever. I don't know. Out of everything, you place a hammer bro right there. You know what? Let's just let him take it. Let's take it all in. You know what? Let's take it all in. Oh yeah, put two red piranha plants coming out green pipes in another one right on top of there, making it 10 times more difficult. And also, you know what? Let's make it like the first game where you can't go back at all because the first game was that good. I don't think anybody is saying that the first game was the best Mario game, but yeah. I mean, the first game wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was the best thing in the world either. It still had a lot to improve. That's actually my bad in a way, but it would just been easier if I didn't have to deal with that Hammer Bro being right there, just intervening in my progress. The problem with Luigi is that I can't just stop and go because he has weird acceleration and slippery traction. The way he just moves on the ground just isn't like Mario. This is gonna be long. This is gonna be long, isn't it? 31 minutes? Pretty sure I've been at like World 5 or 6 at that time. Actually, maybe not. So technically, if I'm at World 4 right now, then by the time we reach maybe around an hour, we should be around maybe World 8. Okay, I'm actually slacking. Come on. Woohoo. There you go. Wasn't that hard? It made it look 10 times harder than it actually was, but unless you have never played a video game before, but it should be pretty simple. A bit hard, yes, but not the hardest thing in this game. Because the other levels are way harder, so if I'm struggling now, then I guess I just can't wait to see what comes up next. One block. Ugh. Alright. At least helps. At least helps. I feel like I am jumping, but maybe my fingers are just not pressing the A button at the proper time. Doesn't help when you add all those other things. Please. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, so now we are in World 4-4 at 3418. This level. I forgot you can skip those, I think, so I've saved a couple of seconds, not like that really matters, but since it's already pretty quick, you just can't skip the death sequence. Because if you try to skip that, it just doesn't work. Also, I almost said death squeakance or something like that. which is weird. But the main thing I don't like about that, they had to add the green ones on top of that ledge. So they fall. So you also have to get out of the way when they fall, which gives you two instincts. One, dash super fast up there so you can kick one of them, turn them to a shell and then kick them into one another. Or two, take it slowly and just wait. The smartest idea would be having it like this and you just jumping. Because if you do that, it goes into lava or it just goes to nowhere. So, I honestly, I do not like you. It sucks after a while they will actually start chasing you. So, kind of have to go. Sorry, but I don't do business with people who throw hammers. This is obviously a correct path. Right? Honestly, this should have just been called a guide through. Oh, come on. Seriously? This should have actually just been called a Super Mario guide through of the Lost Levels, because calling it Let's Play, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I think there's like a puzzle maze thing. Actually, yes. I think I did forget that this game does in fact repeat levels. Just like the first game, but all of the normal required levels are not repeated. Only some of the special levels have repeats. Our princess is in her castle. And apparently I'm the one saving her even though I don't have any armor. Like, that makes any sense. You're just sending a normal man to do his job. He can't do it. Actually, maybe I should have chosen Mario for this. Because sure, I can do it really fast and backwards jump and stuff like that. Which is a useful technique, probably just to, you know, get through these worlds faster. But other than that, yes, the first Mario game to introduce wind. And yes, that was wind. So, it's not too hard. Seriously? I know I'm saying that a lot, but I thought that thing couldn't touch me. But the game says it can. It just didn't look like it. One thing I like about Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels is that in these two games, the hitboxes are forgiving. The hitbox is pretty much the box of an object where, so for example, if I was to, if these blocks, right, had much smaller hitbox, then you can only stand or interact on that hitbox because everything else you can't actually interact with. So for example, if these two enemies had pretty much no hitbox or a very small one, then I'll have to specifically touch that very small part in order to actually trigger it in order for me to die. Usually the hitboxes in video games are for the most part reasonable because, well, they kind of have to be, because if they're not reasonable, then it leaves you confused. So if I was to just not give Luigi a hitbox at all, then that means he'll pretty much be able to phase through anything. Where's this checkpoint? I funny how I made a checkpoint right next to a part they probably knew I would die, and maybe other people. I'm not even sure how much longer I can take it. This game just feels so long sometimes. And by the way, when I said I actually completed Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels 8 times for that worlds A, B, C, and D, I did. I actually did. I didn't record any of them, but I have in fact completed the game 8 times. And it really doesn't show because and no, because it really doesn't show. Probably don't even believe me, but it doesn't mean just because I completed 8 times I'm going. Well, I guess 7 more times because I already completed it once. Now I know what you're saying. How in the world do you scale this wall? Simple. Yeah, no, telling that to an average person. Yeah, no, it's just stupid, but it works. That's all I can really tell you is that the game wants you to do that and it works. Why did they create it so it's that way? I don't know. That's very random and nonsensical. Oh yeah, just look for a hidden block. They'll find it. No, they won't. At least Super Mario World had hints. All these other games did not have hints. It would have been nice if they went back and actually added hints to these versions of the game, of these games. It would have been nice. Alright, so you're telling me, yeah, simple jump. But yeah, the original version of Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, otherwise known as Super Mario Bros. 2, sometimes things just phase out of existence. Literally, literally. Things that are supposed to be there will just not be there. Remember, I know the video is not there because I didn't upload it, and the video is also corrupted. So, but if you're wondering what video I'm going to talk about, then well, it doesn't exist on my channel. It wasn't deleted. I still have the file, but it's corrupted. Both of my original Let's Play, I did levels B, C, and D. In World C3, it's this stupid level where it's just springs and wind, and that's pretty much it. You get sent thousands of feet in the air. And I think though there was a spring that was supposed to be there, and it wasn't there. And I'm pretty sure I had to actually reset probably the level, or maybe die or something. Actually, no, I didn't think I had to die. I just had to do. I just. I had to get to that area in a weird way. So it's like I was kind of manipulating game code. Like if I was changing the code by playing the game in order to get that spring to actually appear. That's dumb. Why do I have to do that? It's like those a weird criterias to actually have the spring be there, which there's not supposed to be. I really do not like these red piranhas. I also find it interesting how they colored the piranhas red in newer Mario games. Because they weren't always red, they're green and had dots, both spots, but so I find it very strange. Even then, I think I don't think they usually associate piranhas with green anyway. But green, I guess, could be seen as a more realistic color, which it probably is because my when I think of plant, I think of pretty much most of it being green, or pretty much all of it. So it just makes more sense, even from just a logical perspective. Yes, this weird level where you have to go down a pipe. Then after that, you get sent out of there. I find it weird how I just do not save right afterwards. If you're wondering if there's anything more here, no, there isn't. The level just loops. Which is just so random. Why? Also, by the way, you see how pipe was placed in the air? With without anything going all the way down? Like a wall and blocking it, making it more believable that you're actually entering the underground? Yeah, I know, because how in the world did he go from down to nothingness into there? How does that work? And back into a cave, then all the way back up that way. It makes no sense. It's kind of like in Super Mario, when you make a Super Mario Maker course, have a pipe floating like that, and then it just sends you somewhere else. How? They didn't even make it convincing of, oh yeah, you could possibly, it would actually make sense if you go underground. Even the first game, they didn't do anything like that. That because in the first game, there are a couple of pipes, and you know that there's that one pipe you can go down that sends you to an end of level in World 1-1. It's believable. It's actually believable. When I go down that pipe, I can actually believe that I'm actually going down through it. Slip up. Doesn't matter. Also, even then, by the way, I have more lives, so. How does anybody actually do a proper Let's Play of this game without save states? Because you can't tell me with a straight face that you know probably how to. Some of this is actually my fault, though, but. Luigi, This is regret. Or that I just need to focus a little bit more on the game. Which I am pretty focused on the game. Woo. Let me go. Even if I saw it coming, I don't think I really cared because I've saved state. So I didn't even know how I passed through that one. To be honest, I'm pretty sure I should have died from that, but I'm not complaining. And of course, you know, because just specifically so he can't jump over him. No, you have to face the terror of him walking while approaching you. Guess not walking, but you could call it walking. In another castle. Oh wait, didn't we hear that? I don't know. Like maybe maybe around 14 times in this entire Let's Play. Yeah, I know. I had to do the math. It took a little bit of a while, but no, I didn't bust out a calculator. Because why I need a calculator for that? I want the mushroom, but I can't reach it. Ugh, whatever. I guess you just can't have everything you want, despite how much you might even need it at that moment. I guess you just can't have everything you want or need. That will actually be really useful. I actually need that. Come on, I touched it. How can you say I touched something that... Finally, that's a more proper way to handle it. Where it bounces that way. That is the way I wanted it to go. I don't really... Hammer Bros are more so annoying than anything else. Are they the hardest Mario enemy though? I guess, but see how annoying that is? Calling them the hardest Mario enemy, I wouldn't say so. There probably are harder ones. I bet there are possibly harder ones. It's just because every single other Mario game that Hammer Bros appear in are usually in games where you... Because if those things were in, I don't know, games like Super Mario 64, then they'll be dead in a second. Hammer Bros are so annoying. They're really not that hard to cover. Also, by the way, I could actually just use that. Have a bounce off that. And even then, I still somehow get hit by stupid leftover hammers. And I'm just slipping. We're already at 54? My screen recorder said I can only record for an hour, so we're not even gonna get done with the first 8 worlds. This sucks. Thing is, I just want to knock out as much as possible. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy the game. I'm just saying that it'll just be really nice if I could just knock all of it out. Because we knocked out Super Mario Bros. We we messed up that thing. We did really quickly and very fast. Only about an hour. Also, I was thinking of completing games without getting hit once. And the rules would just be do not get hit and do not die, because not die in the video game and do not get hit. That's all it is. And apparently, some people have actually completed Super Mario Bros. Without getting hit once. Not sure how, but I was thinking of doing that myself. Doing Super Mario All Stars, Super Mario Bros. 1 no hit. I was thinking of Sonic the Hedgehog, a no hit run of that game. So this I know for a fact is the end. You see that? It just disappeared out of nowhere. How come? Let's just pray that let's pray that World C3, if we ever get to it in this Let's Play, or if I even decide to even do that, we actually, don't have to struggle with that. I find it funny how in the last, you have to find it funny. In the last video I said there was just more to talk about with Mario than with Sonic. I don't know, probably because I can't really find anything I'll be like, oh yeah. Let's talk about that, because about the games themselves, they're pretty much both Sonic games. So I just don't know what to say about them. Some Sonic games are just sometimes are very different from other Sonic games. Probably even unrecognizable. Besides the fact that it's Sonic. If it didn't have that, you wouldn't be able to recognize how a game probably even feels. Because it feels like a normal game. For Sonic, I was actually thinking for my next Let's Play was Super Mario 64. But I guess next time. Now, I guess I'm gonna stop doing Let's Plays. Well, not stop doing Let's Plays, but at least I also want just to play games as well. What I mean by that is, well, I just want to play some games. Maybe on my channel, but not necessarily as Let's Plays. Because you don't have to be Let's Plays. Not all of them. Actually, in fact, that Super Mario Bros. Video. Ugh. Alright. We already know that we already all know personally that I was not going to reach that. But, yeah, just play games as well, but, because they don't all gotta do Let's Plays. Also, I just hope I just wasn't sucking so much. Do count. What I meant by also is I was trying to get off the topic of just that, just talk about maybe some random stuff. I don't know. My bad. Or am I intentionally failing? Nobody knows that because I wouldn't know that. No, I'm just kidding. But all I know is that record only has 3 minutes left from what it said before. So yeah, 3 minutes. Maybe I have more, but last time I checked, it said 3 minutes. So I'm just gonna quickly wrap it up here. I'm gonna actually get done with Worlds. Or I'm just gonna end it off here, which I will. Because I don't know what else to do. Anyways, thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did enjoy. Hit that dislike button. Hit the notification bell to know when I post. And guess I'll see you next time. Also, I didn't add the ending. I didn't add the ending words because if I'm not going to end it right now, then I might as well just not. So, anyways, like honestly, don't really know what else to say because yeah, but I guess I obtained the bedrock in Minecraft survival. Everybody confused from why I say that, but I might be back with Minecraft. I don't know, but you kind of just have to watch out. I can do anything. Also, if you actually just want to make a YouTube account, it's super simple. Just if you actually want to make your own YouTube channel, you don't really need a tutorial. Just do whatever you want. It's actually super simple. All you gotta do, just make a Google account. Very easy and very quick to do. Then after that, you can just hit a create YouTube channel. When you go to YouTube and go to account, it'll either say check channel or create YouTube channel or whatever. So then after that, you're set. I think you can only have one YouTube channel per account, but so if you want to make more YouTube channels for other things, then all you gotta do is make another account, and it's not hard at all. Just super easy and super quick. So you boom on down, put the password, and you know. But anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully that helped you out. Maybe it did. And Mamma Mia. You know what? I actually want to do some. I actually want to do something different when I do. I actually want to do something different next video. And I don't want it to be a Mario video. If it is a Mario video, not this type of Mario video, but you know the ones I'm talking about. If it is those, then I want to make it more than just Mario talking and stuff. So I'm out.